Welcome to today's practice. Our practice today will be a 45-minute gentle flow class. Gear to have on hand, I happen to have my blanket. Feel free to grab whatever you need for a most easeful practice. As always, this is your practice, so adapt, adjust, and modify as you need to so that you're honoring your body exactly as it is. All of that being said, welcome. I'm so glad you're practicing along today. Let's go ahead and start by lying down. As you settle in, allow your gaze to soften. Draw in a nice big full inhale. Exhale, side away. We'll do that twice more. Big full breath in. Exhale, side away. And one more time. Big full breath in. As you exhale, see if you can draw it out and make it linger for as long as possible. And just allow the next few breaths to bring you into the present moment, maybe just a little bit more. And with these first few breath cycles, just notice how you arrive into your space. As you begin to notice how you arrive and how you show up, gradually draw your attention into your physical body. And with the next 4 or 5 breaths, just check in with your body from head to toe. And as you check in with the sensations that may or may not be present, just see if you can allow yourself to be present with what arrives, without judgment, without commentary. Just observe. Notice perhaps the support of the ground underneath you. From your physical body, begin to draw your attention into your breath body. Begin to notice the quality of your inhales and exhales. Without changing anything, without striving for anything in particular, just observe the rhythm and quality of your own breath. And ever so gradually allow your breath to deepen into the bowl of your belly. Begin to find your mindful inhales and exhales. As your breath begins to deepen into your belly space, see if you can expand it three-dimensionally, front to back, side to side. Place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. And with the next few breath cycles, see if you can expand your breath even more so that each inhale radiates fully from your belly, side waist, up into your heart space. And each exhale begins to create a sense of softness. And just observe this idea or connection or an idea of connection between your breath and your body without judgment, just from a place of awareness. And I invite you to hold that awareness in your mind's eye as we move through our practice today. And gently float both hands up to your heart. Maybe palms touch, maybe your hands rest on one another. And from this space around your hands and heart, come into a place that feels a little something like gratitude. And from this place of gratitude, bring to mind one thing that you are grateful for today. And we'll hold this bit of gratitude in our heart as we move through our practice. On your inhale, reach your arms overhead. Lengthen from fingertips to toes. Maybe stretch from side to side, front and back. More full breath here. And as you exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Allow your head, neck, and shoulders to soften. Maybe take a hand to each knee and just make some circles with your knees and hips here. And reverse directions. And gently release. Bring both feet to the mat. Reach your right toes up to the sky. An option to hold your leg here. Maybe reach your left leg out nice and long. Whatever feels best in your body. Just bring a little bit of movement into your right foot. Point and flex. Draw some circles with your toes. All the while breathing your big full inhales and exhales. And just another breath or so. Lengthen through the soles of both feet. Big full inhale. And as you exhale, hug your right knee into your chest. Breathe into your belly. And bring your left foot to the mat. Right ankle to your left knee. Open up through your right side. Reach your right arms out to the side. Lengthen through your fingertips and maybe rock your knees from side to side here. Just move with your breath. An option to weave your hands through to your left hamstring and maybe hug your knee into your chest. And still breathing fully. And gently release. Bring both feet to the mat. Big full breath in and out. We'll do that on the other side. So reach your left leg up. Option to hold your leg here if you'd like. Maybe keep your right leg bent or reach it out nice and long. It's up to you. And bring some movement into your left foot. Point and flex. Draw some circles. Whatever you need here. Just another breath or so. Lengthen through the soles of both feet. Big full inhale. And as you exhale, hug your left knee into your chest. Breathe fully. And bring your right foot to the mat. Left ankle to your right knee. Reach your arms out to the side. And one more time, rock your knees from side to side. And pause in anywhere that may need a little extra attention or support. And gently option to weave your hands through to your right hamstring and hug your knees in. And just breathe fully here. And release. Bring both knees into your chest. Reach your arms out to a T, big full breath in, and as you exhale, lower your knees to the right. Maybe let your gaze go out towards your left fingertips. Inhale back to center. And lower your knees to the left, fingertips out to the right. And we'll do that just a couple more times with your breath at your pace. We'll do one more time on each side. And gently come back to center. And use the next breath or two to make your way to a most comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. Let your fingertips touch down by your sides. Inhale, sweep your right arm up, hinge on over to the left. And inhale, left arm up, hinge on over to the right. We'll do that twice more on each side with your breath. One more time. And inhale, reach both arms up to the sky, soften your shoulders. And as you exhale, let your hands touch down behind you, bend your elbows, curl your shoulder blades together, lift your heart up to the sky. Big full breath. One more full breath here. And exhale, make your way back to center. And if your legs are crossed, go ahead and switch the cross on your legs. One more time, bring your hands by your sides. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Just let your fingertips touch down wherever they will. Inhale, arms up. And twist to the left. One more time on each side. Inhale, arms up. And twist. And arms up. And twist. And arms up to the sky. And again, exhale, let your hands touch down behind you, bend your elbows, curl your shoulder blades together, lift your heart upwards. Breathe fully. Big full inhale. And back to center. Let your hands touch down on your knees. We'll make some circles with our spine. So big full inhale, lengthen through your spine as you exhale. Hinge on over to the right. Round your spine, head, neck, and shoulders forward. Inhale, up the left side. Back to center. Twice more in this direction. Just move with your breath at your own pace. And back up to center. When you find center, pause, and then we'll shift to the other side. Exhale, hinge on over to the left. Round it forward. Inhale, up the right side. Back to center. Twice more, just like that. And gently find center. And just big full breath here. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands, lower your chin and gaze. Twice more, just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more time. Let your head be heavy. Maybe rock your head from side to side. And just another breath here, giving your neck a little bit of love. And pause and center. And we'll shift our knees to one side, coming onto hands and knees. Using whatever support or gear you need. I like to have my knees on top of a blanket. Wrists can be underneath your shoulders, or maybe they are a step or so forward, giving your wrists a little bit of a break. And with the rhythm of your breath, bring some movement into your spine. Inhale, soften your belly, draw your heart and gaze forward and up. And exhale, round your spine to the sky. Gaze to your belly button. A few more just like that. Inhale, soften your belly, lift your heart and gaze. Exhale, release. One more time. And the next time you find center, pause. Walk your hands forward a step or so, and we're going to make some circles with our hips. So as you exhale, send your hips to one side and then reach them towards the top of your mat. Gently curl your heart forward. Inhale up the other side and then draw them back. Doesn't matter which direction you go. We're going to make circles in both directions here in just a moment. And the next time you find center, pause and then reverse directions. And the next time you find center, draw your toes together, widen your knees as much as is comfortable, send your hips to your heels, and just allow your upper body to rest on the mat or supports underneath you. Maybe your hands touch down underneath your forehead. However you feel most supported here. Allow your breath to fill your belly, the entire back side of your body, your low hips, the space between your ribs up into your shoulder blades. Just another breath or so. And reach through your hands. Inhale, come back to that tabletop or supported plank position. And as you exhale, lower all the way down onto the mat. Let your hands touch down underneath your shoulders. And on your inhale, lift your hands and your heart. Exhale, lower down. Allow your gaze to stay right at the top of your mat or the very bow of your mat. Inhale, lift and lower. One more time. Inhale, lift and lower. Bring your hands under your forehead. Bend your knees, rock your feet from side to side. And release, lengthen your legs out nice and long. One more time, let your hands touch down underneath your shoulders. As you inhale, this time press into your hands, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift and lower. One more time. And again, hands under your forehead. Bend your knees, rock your feet from side to side. Hands underneath your shoulders. As you inhale, press into that tabletop shape. Curl your toes underneath. And on your inhale, lift your hips up and back. Allow your knees to stay as bent as it supports your body in practice today. Just use a breath or two to bring the movements or stretch or direction your body needs here. On your inhale, bring your hands or your feet to meet your hands. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your elbows, rock out your shoulders, head, and neck. And release your hands. Bring your hands to your hips, bend your knees, press into your feet. Inhale, come all the way to stand. Roll your shoulders forward. And back. Open and close your hands. Rotate your wrists. Go the other way. And shake out your hands, your elbows. Give your hips a little wiggle. Your knees, maybe rock forward and back on your feet. Just watch your balance. And then for just a moment, find a place of relative stillness. Find that place through the soles of your feet where you notice perhaps the ground underneath you, the sensation of the ground underneath you. We'll come to the bow of our mat or the top of our mat. Big full breath in, sweep your arms up to the sky. As you exhale, step your left foot back. I'm just going to move my blanket out of the way. Keep your right leg nice and straight, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, bend your right knee, bend your elbows. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, bend. Reach and stretch. And exhale, bend. And just pause for a moment here. Make sure your knee is just over your ankle. actively wrap your upper arms back, open through your entire front body. Big full breath in. And exhale, step it all together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot back. Root evenly through both feet. And just check in here. Allow your hips to be as even as they are comfortable. Inhale, reach through your hands. Exhale, bend your front knee, bend your elbows. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, bend. Breathe fully. Maybe actively draw your heart up to the sky. Big full breath in. And as you exhale, step it all together. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, gentle fold forward. Big full breath here. Bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Now as you exhale, step your feet out nice and wide. Turn your right toes out to face the side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And as you exhale, bend your right knee, arms to shoulder height. Inhale, reach and stretch arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, bend. Big full breath here. Press into your feet. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And as you exhale, just bring your hands to your sides. Both feet face the same direction. Big full breath in. And as you exhale, turn your left toes out. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee, arms to shoulder height. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, bend. Breathe fully. Inhale, reach everything up. Straighten your feet the same direction. Hands by your sides, or maybe they clasp behind you. Wrap your upper arms back. Big full breath in. And release. One more time. Turn your right toes out. Inhale, arms to shoulder height. And this time as you exhale, reach through your right fingertips. Create that nice long right side. Lower your right hand down, left hand to your hip, and pause here for just a moment. Find your full breath. An option to leave your left hand on your hip, or maybe it reaches up to the sky. One more big full breath in. And as you exhale, press into your feet, come back to center. Lower your hands, switch your feet, turn your left toes out. Inhale, arms to shoulder height. And as you exhale, reach through your left fingertips, nice long left side. Lower your hand down, right hand to your hip. Breathe fully. Actively open your heart up to the sky, option to stay, or maybe reach your arm up. Big full breath here. And as you exhale, press into your feet, come back to center. Lower your hands, feet to face the same direction, step them together. Bring your hands to your heart. Shift your weight over to your right foot. And just let your left toes touch down. So your toes may stay grounded here. Maybe they lift. Maybe your left toe is touching at your ankle or your calf or above your knee. Wherever your foot is going to go today is absolutely perfect. Allow your breath to be full. Option to leave your hands as they are. Maybe they reach on up to the sky. Any variation, any form here is perfect. One more big full breath in. And as you exhale, release. Bring it all back down to the earth. Breathe fully. And we'll shift to the other side. Hands to your heart. Shift your way over to your left foot. Right toes touch down. Option to stay. Maybe your toes touch in at your ankle or your calf. Maybe this is the side that goes above your knee. Wherever you go is just lovely. It's perfect. Allow your breath to be full and steady. On your inhale, maybe reach your arms up to the sky. One more big full breath in. And exhale, release. Bring it all back down. Maybe give it all a little shake. One last time, make your way to the bow of your mat. Nice big inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. As you exhale, bend your knees gently, fold on forward. Big full breath in, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, take all the times and steps you need, make your way onto your back. When you get onto your back, reach your arms overhead nice and long, reach your legs out nice and long, big full breath. And bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Reach your fingertips towards your heels. Breathe fully. And on your inhale, root through your feet. Lift your hips, lift your spine. Exhale, lower on down. We'll do that twice more. Root through your feet. Lift your hips, lift your spine. Exhale, lower. And one last time. Inhale, lift. Option to pause here or move through a couple more with your breath. If you pause, maybe walk your shoulder blades together if it's in your body, and practice to clasp your hands under your hips wherever you are. Find your full breath. Inhale. As you exhale, gently make your way down to the earth. Hug your knees in. And just pause and breathe here for a moment. And spin your hands around toward your hamstrings. Reach both heels up to the sky. Just bring a little bit of movement to your feet here. And bring whatever movement to your legs feels best. And just another breath or two. And gently release. Bring your knees in when you're ready. Reach your left arm out to the side. Big full inhale. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the right. Use a moment to shift or adjust here. And then when you have found that space, give yourself permission to soften. And just allow your breath to be your primary focus. And on your inhale, back to center. Big full breath. And reach your right arm out to the side. As you exhale, lower your knees to the left. Use a moment, shift or adjust, and then give yourself permission to soften. And breathe. And just another breath or so. And on your inhale, make your way back to center. And with the next couple of breaths, bring the movement, stretch, or direction that feels best in your body. And when you feel as though your practice is as complete as it's going to be, settle into your relaxation form, whatever that looks like for you. Give yourself permission to settle and soften into the space. And as you begin to arrive into this form of integration, allow your gaze to soften. As your gaze begins to soften, allow your breath to soften. Give yourself full and complete permission to arrive into this space that you have dedicated just to yourself and your practice. By being here and by giving yourself this time, you are giving yourself permission to arrive into this space. As you notice, your mind may wander and drift. Ever so patiently, bring your awareness and attention back to the rhythm and sensations of your own breath. And pause here for the next few breath cycles. Allow each breath to soften into the space, and allow each inhale and exhale to create that support that your body needs. In the essence of time, I will guide us through the completion of our practice. However, feel free to stay in this space for as long as you'd like. And feel free to join in or complete your practice whenever you're ready at your own pace. With the next few breaths, allow each inhale and exhale to deepen. And as your breath begins to deepen, just check in with the quality of your inhales and exhales. And as you check in with the quality of your breath, notice how your physical body resonates with your breath. Check in with your body from head to toe. And just notice what you notice. And gently bring some movement into your fingers and toes. Rock your head from side to side. And if you're lying down on your inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Maybe stretch from fingertips to toes. Let go a sigh or a yawn. And gently hug your knees into your chest. And pause. Hold gratitude in your heart for your body as perfect as it is, and for this time that you have given yourself today. Make your way to a seated position, whatever that looks like for you. And one more time, place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. And as you do, just check in and notice how your practice resonates in your body, how your breath resonates in your body. Observe from a place of compassion, from that place of love and kindness. And gently float both hands up to your heart. And with the next few breaths, come into a place or an idea that feels a little something like gratitude. And from this place or idea of gratitude, bring to mind one more thing that you are grateful for today. On your inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead, palms together. Honor yourself. those around you, and your yoga practice. Exhale, hands to your forehead that your thoughts may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. To your lips that your words may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. And to your hearts that your actions may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. Thank you so much for joining in today's practice. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Have a great day.